What's up everyone, TJ here, and welcome to my top 5 beginner snowboard picks for 25-26. I'm going to highlight boards that are going to make those early stages of progression a little bit more enjoyable and be great choices to consider as you're learning the fundamentals and figuring things out. Let's get into it. All right, y'all. So over the years, I've had the opportunity to test pretty much every entry-level snowboard out there. And for this video, I'm going back through the archives and I'm handpicking my top 5 choices to look at. These are all boards that are going to be low cost, easy to control, and great for progression. And the first board on this list is the Burton Cultivator. I actually personally tested the Burton Ripcord, which has now been replaced by the Cultivator. The primary difference is the Cultivator is actually a true twin, where the Ripcord was slightly directional. It was a directional twin, so it's even more suited for figuring things out. It's going to be an exact mirror image, so you can ride it left foot forward, right foot forward, figure out what your stance is. It's going to ride exactly the same in both directions. Every snowboard on this list is a true twin, as a matter of fact. But a few things about this one that I think make it a great choice is that it has a nice, soft, friendly flex, particularly torsionally, making it real easy to figure out how to turn the snowboard and how to stop. It also runs a flat to reverse camber profile, so that's very predictable and very forgiving. And with the Cultivator, it also runs Burton's Easy Bevel. So the sides of the snowboard are actually slightly beveled up by about 3 degrees that make it very, very catch free. So this board is ultra forgiving. It makes it very difficult to catch your edge, which is one of the most common things you'll experience as you're just learning in those first few days. But it is going to be slightly pigeonholed to those beginner stages. You can definitely still progress with it, but it's not a snowboard that's going to carry well into the intermediate and more advanced stages of snowboarding. So if you're someone that maybe gets to snowboard 5 days a year, you go on a trip from Florida or the East Coast, Texas, wherever you may be, and you want to maximize your time on snow learning, this could definitely be a good option to check out. And the second board on this list is the Arbor Draft. Arbor is going through a bit of a rebrand right now, making a lot of changes to the line. And the board that I personally tested is the Arbor Formula Rocker. They only offer that board in camber now, but I would recommend the Draft because it runs their system rocker. And it's also a true twin, where the Formula was a directional twin. So similar to the Cultivator, the Draft is also going to be a true twin snowboard, perfectly symmetrical from tip to tail, riding the same in either direction, and runs their system rocker profile. So this thing is full reverse camber from tip to tail. It is very, very easy to turn. It's also going to have a nice soft flex to it that's nice and manageable and easy to control. That reverse camber is also going to make it a little bit easier to learn how to butter around if that's something you're interested in learning. And one other big advantage I want to highlight with the Arbor snowboard here is that it runs their grip tech in the side cut. So that's a couple of added contact points under your feet. So if you do start adventuring out around the mountain, maybe you find yourself in some icy, firm, kind of like slippery conditions that might be a little bit scary on another snowboard, it's going to help bite down and give you noticeably more grip isolated right under your feet and give you more confidence in those conditions. So a little bit more versatile versus the Burton, definitely still great for learning and has that full reverse camber profile. So if that sounds interesting to you, consider the Arbor Draft. And the third snowboard on this list is the CAPiTA Pathfinder. Another true twin and runs a flat to reverse camber profile similar to the Burton Cultivator, but doesn't have that easy bevel. There's no 3D base shape to this snowboard, so it's going to give you a little bit more precision and control while still offering a nice, predictable feel that honestly is still very catch free with that reverse camber in the tips. It's going to make it a little bit easier to turn and hold up a little bit better as you start to progress into the more intermediate stages of snowboarding. This is actually a board I think really any rider can have a lot of fun on if you're looking for like a more jibby kind of feel, something you can do some nice tail presses with, have a lot of fun in the park, maybe get into freestyle progression, learn how to hit some boxes, learn how to hit some rails. This is going to be the kind of board that really leans into that kind of riding, but still a solid choice for learning the fundamentals as well. So if you're interested in something like that, the CAPiTA Pathfinder, another great option to consider. And real quick guys, before I move on to the last 2 snowboards on this list, I want to let you know that this video is sponsored by Melt Outerwear, a company I just launched recently with my best friend, geared towards providing high quality, feature-rich outerwear at an accessible price. The collection is looking so good, and I've got a discount code for you to bring that value up even more. It's down in the description, as well as a link to every snowboard that I'm talking about in this video, so it's all right there, and you don't got to go hunting for it. And the 4th board on this list is the Bataleon Blow. This board's a little bit different from the first few that I've talked about, particularly with regards to the profile. It is still nice and soft flexing and very easy to control, but this board actually runs a full traditional camber profile. So it runs the opposite bend. It's going to give you a little bit more energy. It's going to be fun for learning how to ollie. It's a great board for figuring things out in the terrain park. And with Bataleon, all of their boards run what they call triple base technology. So kind of similar to the Burton, but even taking it to the next level. In the nose and tail of the snowboard, the base is beveled up even more, making this board extremely catch free. So you get that more energetic, poppy feel from the camber. You can get used to what traditional camber feels like, and having that additional safety net, knowing that you're never really going to be catching your edge, giving you some more confidence out there as you're figuring things out, and maybe taking things into the terrain park, learning your first few tricks, if that's a direction you want to take your snowboard. And the 5th snowboard on this list is the Season Primer. It's a new snowboard on their lineup this year that is fully geared towards progression, and is going to be the most suitable to ride for several years and really take you into the more intermediate and even advanced levels of snowboarding, something you could ride for a long time and really progress a far way with. It is going to have the most advanced feel out of all the boards on this list, but I think is still a very solid choice, even if it was your very first snowboard. If you're just going out proper day one, never snowboarded before, I'll be honest, it will make those first couple of days a little bit more challenging, but after that, it's going to provide so much more versatility, regardless of where you want to go with your snowboard. You want to learn how to ride trees, you want to learn how to do hikes and ride steeper terrain, you want to learn how to snowboard in the terrain park. This is a board that has something for all of that. It's got a camber profile with reverse camber in the tips, so it's still pretty catch free, but offers some good energy and precision when you need it. And it has a directional twin outline as well. So it actually holds up pretty good in powder snow as well. Out of all the boards on this list, this one's gonna be the most fun in powder. So depending on where you're at, depending what trade-off you wanna make, the primer could be a great choice to look at. I mean, it's named the primer. It's literally geared for priming you up and getting you out there, learning the fundamentals and taking your snowboarding to the next level. All right, guys, those are my top 5 beginner and progression snowboard picks for the season. Please let me know if you have any questions down in the comments, and let me know what you think about this list as well. And don't forget, all of these snowboards are linked down below in the description, so they're right there for you and easy to find. It's also a great way to support the channel at 0 additional cost to you. And if you got some value, please drop a like, maybe consider sharing this video with a friend who's just getting into snowboarding. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you in a new video next time.